Like right now, the way it is,
Yeah,
this is
that's
coming out farther.
Hey y'all, it's me, your girl Blessed Trust, coming back to you with another video where over here we like to go and take our piece and give God the pieces. So if this is your first time seeing this face, my name is Martina, aka Blessed Trust. Welcome to the channel. And if you're already part of our Blessed family, welcome back. So for those of you that may not know, my husband and I, we are currently building a semi-custom home. Yes, to God be all of the glory, and we are super excited. We are documenting it right here on this channel. So if you're into that kind of thing, please subscribe, please turn on your notifications so you'll know whenever I upload. So this week has been just incredible. We have so many updates and I can't wait to share them with you. But for now, let's get started. I really appreciate it this week because I feel like we're really in the thick of it, because now we're focusing on the inner works of the home. We're no longer just doing framing, but now that we have our windows, we have our doors, and we have the black paper for the roofing secured, now the weather, it really doesn't matter. Rain or shine, there is someone out there working on the home. So initially when I went out there, I was able to see the boxes. It was about 4 of them, but I saw these boxes in our garage and I was just like, okay, Kohler, that's bathroom stuff. When I went back to visit, that's when the plumbers were actually there and they were installing the tubs. I walked through the door and I saw all the PVC piping, and then I looked through the framing and I could see how they had cut out little circular holes so that the piping from upstairs could reach to downstairs. I also saw materials for the duct work. So the plumbers came first, and I'm assuming that also when we go back, what we will see now is the HVAC being installed. Initially what they did was they started upstairs on the 2nd floor, and that's when they started installing those tubs and those shower inserts. I think pretty soon, if not next week, maybe the week following, we're pretty much going to be ready for our pre-drywall inspection. Another exciting thing about this week is that because I was able to walk through the home, I was able to notice some things and I was able to bring them to Charlie's attention.
This comes out farther than that.
Will come out farther.
No, I mean like right now, the way it is,
Yeah,
this is coming out
further than
farther.
this. But that's because they need to put the little block rack.
So one of the things that we did do is that we added a half wall downstairs in the mud room. We wanted to do this because we envision a stackable washer and dryer. So basically our home will have 2 laundry areas. I noticed that that half wall was not even with the original wall that's there. Then I went upstairs and I noticed the same thing with that half wall. So upstairs, right outside our bedroom, we added another half wall so that we could have this area for a dry bar right outside our bedroom, and kind of even to accommodate with the loft. And again, that half wall was not even with that doorway or wall right outside our bedroom. The only other thing that I noticed and that I brought to his attention was that I added a drop header and 2 half walls just to kind of frame that sitting area. But when I noticed the framing, I was just like, this just doesn't seem like enough. And so I brought that to Charlie's attention, and I also showed him a picture of what I was envisioning. And again, he was just super grateful, super thankful that I had brought it to his attention, and he said this was the time to do it. He was appreciative of that because this was gonna be the week that he walked through and just made sure that the framing was how it should have been, you know, that everything was correct. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to bring it up sooner than later. One thing that I did notice is that in our basement, we did not have a window. So when I brought it up to Charlie, that's when he said, oh no, we're completely aware of it. That's gonna be the last window installed, because when our HVAC people come, we wanna make sure that just in case they can't get through the main stairway, that they have the egress window basement entrance. Awesome. Now I have clarity. No harm, no foul. So if you're enjoying this content, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and even share this video for anyone that may be interested in building their next home, or if they just need the encouragement, because on this channel, it is important not just for me to inform, but also to inspire. So what did I learn this week? This week, what stood out for me the most is just making sure that I understand that I am not a burden. I am not bothering my superintendent. I am not bothering Charlie. You know, it is okay to bring things to his attention that I may notice. He appreciates that. He welcomes that. And you know what? He doesn't just welcome that, but he prefers that I bring it to his attention sooner versus later. You know, if you're married and you're feeling some negativity in your marriage, how about bringing that to your spouse's attention sooner than later? You know, if you're noticing something, you know, regarding your health, how about going to that doctor and bringing that to your doctor's attention or your healthcare provider's attention sooner than later? If you're noticing a shift in your finances, how about taking care of that sooner than later? Psalm 63:1 says, oh God, you are my God, and early will I seek you. The psalmist is saying, like, I'm gonna seek you early, God. I'm not gonna wait for this thing to get just out of control. When I first notice, when I first have that hint that something is wrong here, seek him early. Let's do that this week. Let's seek him early as we take our peace and we give God the pieces.